Hello and welcome to this tutorial for Blackboard 9.1. Today we're going to cover how you can create a group within Blackboard. Groups are a helpful function so that you can have your students be able to talk with each other within a group format. So how you can set up groups for your students is by going to your Groups page. You get to the Groups page by going to Users and Groups in your control panel and selecting Groups. Once at the Groups page, you'll have a few options of how you're going to set up all your groups. The most easy option is to create single groups and go ahead and figure out which students you'd like to enroll in those groups. Now if you highlight that, you'll notice that there's a self-enroll option and a manual enroll option. Either of these options will work. Self-enroll, you're able to set up how many groups that you'd like, and then the students will log into the Blackboard system and they can enroll into the specific groups that they like. Now manually enrolling, we'll go ahead and take a look at that. So what you do here is you'd have to give it a group name. If you needed to give it a description, you can do that now. A little bit further down, you'll have some tool availability options. Figure out which tools you'd like to include in the class, and if you'd like to grade those specific tools that have the grading options. In Category 3, you can allow module personalization within that group. And finally, in Part 4, you're selecting the members of that group. So you can go down the list and select which members are going to be part of that group. Once you're ready to go, you'll just hit Submit, and those users will be part of that group. Now we're going to go ahead and delete this group, and I want to show you another way we can create groups. It's a little bit easier if you have a whole full set of class, and that's creating a group set. A group set will create a whole bunch of groups all at once, so you don't have to manually do them one at a time. Now first off, there is a self-enroll method, there's a manual enroll method, and then finally a random enroll. The random enroll is nice. It will take all your students in your class and randomly enroll them into groups for you. You can set how many are going to be in each group. If there's any stragglers afterwards, like say you had everyone go into groups of 3, but then there was maybe a group of 4 left over, you could put them all in one group together or split it into 2 groups of 2. They have all those options within random enroll. But one I did want to show you is this self-enroll. We're going to go ahead and go into self-enroll, and we're going to give this a general group name, and we'll just call it group. A little bit further down on the page, we're going to say, is this group available? And we do want to keep it at available so that they can see that the groups are there, and once they sign up, they'll be able to get into the group that they need to be in. Again, you'll have your tool availability. You can create your options for that one. In Category 3, you can go ahead and allow personalization of modules. And now in Category 4, we're going to be creating a sign-up sheet for all these groups. So we're going to just give it a sign-up sheet name. Once you create the group sign-up sheet, you may want to put a description. Next, you can put a maximum number of members in each group. So let's just say 3. Now, when students come in to sign in for this group, if other members have already signed up, they can see the members that have signed up in a group. So you can elect to show members that are already signed up in a group. And finally, if you have a group listings page set up, then the students will be able to also sign up from the group listings pages. Finally, after you know how many students are in your class, you can go ahead and figure out how many groups that you're going to at least need. I know in this particular class I have 9 students, so I'll just need 3 sets of groups. Once I hit Submit, it's going to create my 3 groups, and each group will have the ability to have 3 students sign up for each group. Now all you need to do is wait for the students to sign up for their groups. And this concludes this tutorial for Blackboard 9.1.